Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
assholeconsulting.com. Just a little note for all you out there. This is a paid service. This is a for-profit business. I would like to think with a name like Asshole Consulting, people would think, I bet you he's going to charge me. But you millennial dipshits, what do you mean you're going to just happen twice? It happened twice. Apparently, I got to remind you people, this is a paid-for service. I don't give away my time for free, and neither should you. So once again, the only bit of free advice we'll give away at Asshole Consulting, when you're good at something, you never do it for free. Frederick writes, hello, Mr. Clary. I'm 20 years old and I'm currently enrolled at a community college taking basic engineering classes. I have a high IQ and I'm good at math. However, I cannot get through the classes. I've never been good at school. Credentialism has also greatly affected many fields in engineering, as I've seen firsthand through my father, who has his doctorate in the engineering field. And no, it's not environmental engineering. You could even call it engineering. My family owns a sizable piece of property in a state less than 3 miles from someplace with a house that we built on it. And within my lifetime, I'd like to build more cabins and expand it into a rental property business. My question is it worth it to continue going to college for engineering considering the progressive credentialism and the fact that I'm not doing well in my classes, or should I drop out and work full-time in the hopes of slowly building up a mountain real estate empire? Thanks. So we chatted. I said, did you test your IQ? You said, no. I said, well, then what makes you think you have a high IQ? I said, what was your ACTs, SATs, and GPA? His GPA is a 2.3, and he's got some shitty-ass low SATs, and he's a 650, 550 verbal, 650. And so I basically say, look, okay, it's one of two things. You're either stupid or you're lazy. The good thing about being stupid is you can't fix that. And it's good to assess you. This is why I say everyone should take their IQ and try your best, because then you'll find out whether you're actually smart enough and whether or not you should go into something like engineering. This sounds like, and then the other one is you're lazy. And if you're lazy, that's worse than being stupid, because the stupid guy at least has got an excuse. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I cannot physically or mentally do, or I don't have the mental facilities or faculties. I don't have the mental brain power to become an engineer. There's nothing, so I ought to think of something else that requires less brain power. But if you're just a lazy fuck, you have no excuse except you. So you kind of, yeah, you're right. So here's the thing, dipshit. Look, life's going to be a lot harder if you keep thinking, I'm just lazy, I just procrastinate. Because it's effectively the same thing as being stupid. You effectively will have the same GPA. You will effectively have the same scores in your classes. You will effectively have the same success in life. But you'll have the added bit of guilt on top of it, right? So here's the one thing. Down the road, fine. If you want, you could go ahead and build up this real estate empire. But you working without a real degree or real skill or real trade are not going to make the money to come up with the down payments that are necessary, even with a 5% down FHA loan. You're not going to, and that's going to be rental property on top of it. So you're not going to get, there's going to be more stringent requirements, especially when it comes to down payment and interest, for you to get into this real estate empire. And you think, there's a hint of you being a spoiled little cunt on top of it. Your dad has his doctorate in engineering. God almighty, is he paying your way through college? Have you just had everything handed to you where you think you can just mail it in and get yourself a 2.3 GPA? In community college, of all things. You're not even in your engineering classes yet. You're just in your prereqs. Oh, for fuck's sake, wait till you get to Calc 3. Wait till you get to, I don't know what, engineering, thermodynamics, or whatever it is that you're going to get into. All right, so you're going to quit being a lazy cunt, and you're going to go and you're going to get your degree in engineering. The other thing is, I don't care that, okay, when we talked about, I understand if your prereq classes are boring. I understand you may not like engineer, or that the engineering classes are tough. But the boring ones I can understand because your brain just shuts down. Suck it up, buttercup. You got to go through it. Your engineering classes, those you got. I don't care if you don't like math. Tough shit. That's why engineering is tough. Ask your dad. Ask your dad if he got a shitty ass GPA like you did. You have to put in the work and the toil. Now, you also said that you don't think you want to go into engineering. Okay, that's fine. But you got to come up with a plan B here, kid. All right? And that is either change your type of engineering major, Take some classes, go online, study Khan's Academy, take some tutorials, something. Find some STEM field that you're good at that is not biology. See if you like computer programming. See if you like, I don't know, what, metallurgy, something. And then come up with a plan B and start studying towards that certification or degree. Because you're going to need, it's not like they're just going to hand you over the real estate empire. You're going to have to die before you inherit that. And you're not going to come up with the money working at fucking $15 an hour in California at minimum wage at best to come up with the money that's needed to run your real estate empire. You have to find something to do aside from take over daddy's property. Like, oh my goodness, I'm going to take over daddy's property and I'm like a business manager. Oh my God. So you're not going to be that cunt. You're going to become a real fucking man. You're going to find something. It could be programming. It could be welding. It could be something. Maybe consider the military. I don't know. But you're going to do some fucking thing that you actually have a career and have some kind of agency and purpose in life. And then on top of it, the money that would allow you, I mean, shit. Let's say you make 60 grand a year out of college, which is great. You're still going to need a lot of money to like maintain these homes, maintain these properties, do repairs and maintenance. If you don't do it right, and nothing says these properties are profitable. Right? You got to do some financial analysis. You may not want to even get into these properties. So before you start thinking you're going to become a real estate mogul, what I'd recommend is you get yourself a good plan A, a good stable job, a good stable career. Maybe it doesn't have to be engineering, but that's why you're in college now. Float it around, try different classes. You're going to become whatever it is that you're going to become. You're going to get good money, a good job, so you can always rely on that. And then if you have the extra cash and you do a financial analysis of the real estate that you're thinking about taking over to see if it's profitable, then maybe you become this real estate mogul. But in the meantime, yeah, don't think it just happens and like working as a fucking janitor making $10 an hour, you're going to be able to start a real estate empire. It doesn't work that way. Even with the amount of leverage in there, it does not work that way. So anyway, best of luck. Hope that helps. Toodles.